MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now with the Andrews, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here it comes now to Andrews. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's Jed Lowry now. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2. Here it comes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Ricky Henderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. It's the A's nothing. Giants coming up. It's the Bay Bridge Series, and it's on the show. Vita Blue, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding in is Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Donovan.
And the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I think Mike Yastrzemski is a guy we need to key in on. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled off. Dickerson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Popped him up. Murphy is there. 2 down.
Batting first, the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
So in now for San Francisco, Orlando Cepeda. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still no score. Second inning set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dave Parker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Nope.
That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. Now here's the pitch. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That is it.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays.
Number 24.
The pitch.
0-1 for count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Mike Yastrzemski waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Mike Yastrzemski comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. swing and a liner. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the catcher, Kurt.
Next, it'll be Kurt Casale, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Giants leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Down the left field line and deep, and no one will track it down. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Laureano aboard here at first with nobody out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. One gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And that'll bring up the 3-time World Series champ, Vida Blue. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Grounded slowly to the left side. Right to him. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrews. Here it comes now to Andrews. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit high and deep to right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Line towards center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now it'll be Kevin Gausman. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. So a full count now. Donovan Solano will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Oh, and he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
He's set, and the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dave Parker.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he sends it on the ground to first. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt. And there's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive.
Hit to short. Taken in by Flores. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The A's strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Pulled toward right center field. Parker's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Next to hit is Orlando Cepeda. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball just inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
High chopper to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 24.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie Mays, hopped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the AB now. Matt Chapman is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-0. Wing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now, Ramon Laureano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track and gone right down the line the other way. Wow. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The pitcher, number 45, Vida Blue.
Next up for the A's, Vida Blue. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So Elvis Andrews the next to bat. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here it comes now to Andrews. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
2-0.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in will be Wilmer Flores. First delivery to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
1-0 count. Here it is.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Yastrzemski gets his lead at first, nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch home. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in next, Kirk Casale struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And it won't get easier now. Juan Marichal gets loose in the bullpen. First and second here with nobody out. Two balls and two strikes to the Giants catcher.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
High and deep down the left field line. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in is Evan Longoria, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Longoria waiting on the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. Treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Willie McCovey will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. First pitch of the AB on its way as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Bases are loaded with only one out. Nope. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Now this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike three.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering. Swing and a line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. One more look at a definite run saver as it strands the bases loaded. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Jose Alvarez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the sixth inning. First pitch on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Here comes the 1-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Skied into very shallow right. Yastrzemski coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back Left fielder, Ricky.
So here is Ricky Henderson. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Dave Parker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 2 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's close. Well, that's it.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Orlando Cepeda. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Now batting, number 24.
To the plate now, Willie Mays. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Cepeda rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. 1 out and a runner on third. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Next to hit, Wilmer Flores. Couple of walks for him thus far. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71.
7th inning ready to roll, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
Leading off to the athletic, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
So now into the box is Ramon Laureano. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 home. Hits this one hard the other way. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next up is Sean Murphy. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Now here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casale.
Kurt Casale.
First pitch of the AB now. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So the next to bat will be Evan Longoria. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and 2 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Austin Slater will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Austin Slater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. set to deliver pitch number 120. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Reyes Maranta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Reyes.
Mitch Moreland is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First offering.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's Elvis Andrews now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. To 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The set and the 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Out of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Donovan Solano. Here it comes. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. They'll try again. 1-2. Try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Again, a 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Just a really poor decision to push it for 3 that time, guys. He represented the go-ahead run, and he has to know how important he is and stay at second base. That's scoring position. You have to trust your guys can pick you up.
In now, Orlando Cepeda, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Willie Mays, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Giants are down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Jake McGee will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Jake McGee.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dave Parker. Now here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
So now to the plate, Matt Olson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Runner's going. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. 1 left for Oakland. Score remains 2-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. Here it comes, 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Sergio Romo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Stephen Piscotty will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Parker's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to the Giants, the catcher, Kirk.
Next to dig in, Kirk Casale. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Giving chase is Parker. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Tommy La Stella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Tommy La Stella.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Brandon Belt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Brandon.
Here's the first pitch. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 0-1 comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh and 2. Here it is. That misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The set and the 1-2. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. This one skied out toward right. Parker is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Tommy La Stella is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 18, Tommy.
Rob Nen takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now to the plate, here is Sean Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson's under it. Makes the play. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Piscotty.
Big spot here, and it'll be Stephen Piscotty, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrews. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ball 1. And this is line hard to deep left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Jed Lowry. Popped him up. Casale is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's 3-2 Oakland. Dennis Eckersley enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Dennis Eckersley.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
In now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A winning run at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. This ball will be chopped foul. Out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another one sent foul. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Eckersley's ready. Here it is on 2-2. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And another foul ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Orlando Cepeda. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he fouls this one off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. One and one. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the.
Ready with the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Last strike here for the Giants. It's sharply toward third, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Sergio Romo is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line